If you've been applying for roles and not hearing back, you're not alone, and this video is for you. In fact, most roles are actually not advertised. LinkedIn reported that according to its studies that approximately 70 to 80% of roles are actually not advertised in the job markets. So that means, where is all the hiring happening? Well, the truth is, from the experiences of not only myself, but my colleagues and friends, lots of roles are actually hired through referrals, through LinkedIn searches, through networking events. So even before the jobs hit the job boards, it's actually filled with the relevant talent way ahead of the advertisement. So in this video, I'll show you how best to approach this hidden job market, how it is that you can leverage LinkedIn to try and find some of these hidden opportunities through things like Boolean searches, also how to best speculatively outreach to employers so that you're in the best possible light when opportunities do strike, and also give you hints and tips about how best to get yourself out there into the job market and ensure that you are the person that folks want to headhunt. A Boolean search is what recruiters use every day to find candidates. So essentially what you can do is use this Boolean search in reverse and reach out to hiring managers and HR recruiters well ahead of schedule so that you can pitch yourself for potential opportunities that you think would make a good fit for the organization and yourself. So what you would do is open up LinkedIn and within the search bar, put in open quotation marks, the job title you're looking for. So in this case, it's HR manager is who I will be looking for as I work within the HR industry, and then put and then put in quotation marks the company that you're looking for, and that could be in quotation marks Sainsbury's. That search will bring you up the HR managers currently working at Sainsbury's. And then what you can do is keep repeating this process for all of the companies that you would like to reach out to or that you have an interest in. And once you keep repeating that process, what you will have is a complete list of hiring managers in the industries and in the companies that you want to work for. The second approach that I think is quite unique is what I called the value first approach. So this is when you speculatively reach out to hiring managers, showcasing your experience and the value that you can bring to the company ahead of them even advertising for a particular role. When the economy slows down, like it has currently, what hiring managers are looking for are people that are problem solvers, even just showcasing problems to them that they didn't know existed, that can maximize their revenue or increase their market share within a sector. So what you need to do in this instance is bring to them a value proposition in which you've seen a gap that the company has or something that they could do differently or more efficiently, and give them specific examples about what value and experience you could bring to fill that gap. I've used this personally myself when I noticed that the onboarding and recruitment process for a company was inefficient. I rang through to a company switchboard and got through to the hiring manager. And I used LinkedIn to find their job title and their name and let them know about my experience and about the steps that I'd taken to reduce the inefficiencies within an organization, and also outlaid how I could personally help the company do the same. This went down really, really well with the hiring manager. They'd asked to have a coffee with me the following week. I then ended up landing the permanent role and spent almost a year helping them with various projects within the company, not only on their onboarding and recruitment processes, but because I'd also sold them the other experiences that I had in the wider HR field, I was then able to get onto those projects. So it's very, very plausible that you can land yourself a role. So in summary, if you've been applying for roles in a traditional way, I'm not saying to stop it. Do continue. On the other side, be the candidate that these companies want. Go in, identify issues, showcase the experiences that you've had, and give them a taste of what it would be like working with you. This is especially great if you haven't had any experience in the working world. What you can do is, if you're a UX UI designer, mock up a great website. I'm not trying to say that you should be working for free. What I'm saying is that you should be showcasing your work in the best possible light. And one of the key ways to do that is by resolving issues for managers that are too busy to advertise for roles or to interview for candidates, what you're able to do is shortcut all of those lengthy processes and give them the proof. I'd like you to do is, at the end of this video, not to just watch this passively, pick out 5 companies that you would want to work for, and within those, find at least one individual that's either a hiring manager or the HR person. I would say directly reaching to the hiring managers is the best possible way to start your job search, because often they are in the thick of the issues that they're trying to resolve, and they are looking for someone who can come and take off the workload. So essentially, once you have buy-in from them, you're able to then set in the motion for them to cajole and entice HR on the journey to get you onboarded. So do that with 5 companies. So next comes the value add part. So with those hiring managers, do give them a taster of what you could offer them if you were to be hired, and whether that's creating short form video content if you notice that their social media strategy is going down, or creating a website if you realize that the website for the company needs a refresh. By doing all of this, you're showing to a hiring manager you're not afraid to not only talk about what you can do, but show them. If this has helped, then please do subscribe for more real world strategies about how you can find and secure your next role. And in the comment section, please do write what your biggest pain points are for your job search. I'll be reading every single one of them, replying back to them, and where possible, making videos so that I can help you in your job search. Have a good one. Bye.